everybody else can shut up. It is time.
Ooh, Fly Man ran.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building. We back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything down to the wire 513. Yo, down to the wire 513 Sports and Spirits Fridays. It's been a minute since we did one of these, boy. How we feeling, good brother? Oh, hold on, your mic muted. Hold on, your mic muted.
There we go.
There we go.
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. It's been a minute. You was in here last Friday. I think you and Doc hopped on here last Friday.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man. It's been a minute since we did a little bit longer, I guess, of a Sports and Spirits Friday. But how you feeling, brother? It's been a long week.
Hey, it's been a long week. One more shift. One more shift to get out the way, then I can rest for 2 days.
Say the week over. Okay. I'm done for the week so far, man. It's been a long week though, but the week has just started honestly because weekend about to be crazy too. So got a lot of Christmas shopping. I ain't even
that
time
time
of
that time of the year, huh?
Yeah, that time of year, man.
Hey, gift cards. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's what it might come to this year, though. I ain't gonna lie.
But then, listen, man, down to the wire 513 Sports and Spirits Friday, man. Make sure y'all tap in with us on everything down to the wire 513. See us scrolling at the bottom. Make sure y'all subscribe to us on YouTube, man. Down to the wire 513, man. Got all the content on the YouTube page, man. Like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, all that good stuff.
For sure, man. Make sure y'all tap in. Interactive, man. Comment with us, man. Tap in. And we will highlight your comment on the show, talk about it, invite you on the show as well. As we always used to say, you want to hop on the show, DM us, hit us up, let us know. Any and everyone's welcome.
Yes. All the smoke is welcome, no matter what side you on. All the smoke is welcome.
Yes, sir.
As y'all see, that would title this Sports and Spirits Friday, man. We got to send a welcome home, man, to Brittney Griner, man. BG. It's been 7 months?
Yeah, 7-8 months, something like that. Welcome home, man. It's been a long time coming. I think she was wrongfully detained. She did break their laws. So if you want to be technically correct, she did break the law over there. So
for sure.
But I think the sentence was outrageous, as we said when everything was going down. Happy that she is back home safe and sound.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like she had to cut her dress off. Unfortunately, I don't know if she wanted to do that or if it was something she had to do, going through the system over there. But I'm just happy she's back, man.
For sure, man. Like you said, she did break the laws. The sentence was crazy, man. I feel like Russia was just being petty with this shit, man. Unfortunately, we had to give up. We had to trade one of the most, what I guess they call him, do the death merchant for a release. But nonetheless, man,
that's what they call him, man.
I don't know anything about it. I haven't heard anything about dude before. I'm not sure. I did do a little research about his background. But at this moment in time, man, I didn't care. I just wanted
definitely. Yeah, I mean, the guy was definitely a bad guy. So I don't want to sugarcoat like he wasn't a bad guy, but I'm not going to act like I knew who he was before none of this happened. Everybody else out there, we like, who go? Like, you never heard of this guy before this happened. So don't go acting like you knew who this guy was. You knew the shit he was doing before he got locked up. That made him get locked up. Now the shit that is alleged that he was doing is definitely terrible. He's alleged to be a crazy arms dealer, selling AKs and all kind of crazy guns to all kinds of bad people. So if that's true, definitely he's a bad guy. But honestly, let's be real. We have some American people in high powers that sell guns to other countries as well. So I'm sure they're wanted. So I'm not sure what in what capacity he was even doing this in. Like I said, I don't know this guy. He probably is a bad guy, but I don't know him. So.
And honestly, that's him being released is like the least of our worries, because like I said, we got like mass shootings all throughout America from Americans themselves. So like,
they're still happening. Not saying that when he gets out, he won't supply a gun for another mass shooter, but he was locked up for the past 11 years, and there were still mass shootings happening almost every day. So, all y'all can scare, man. Stop being some pussies.
Facts. So, man, how you feel, man, just ultimately about like all the fake, I know you've seen it, the fake outrage on Twitter about this isn't a fair swap. You got media
Michael
personality,
Parsons.
Boomer Esiason, saying that
Yeah.
it's not a fair exchange. America, we look pathetic, like all that bullshit.
I mean, I get what they're saying. You know, we let a violent in the way they're portraying this guy. Like I said, I'm not a historian at all. I'm not into politics at all. I don't fuck with that kind of shit. But we have a guy who is, very dangerous. Basically, let him back out in the streets.
Mhm.
And I get what they're saying. It's just an athlete that we basically swapped him for. I get what they're saying. So I get the point of view there, but I don't get the outrage. Like, you gotta, this would never happen in America. Like, she would never be detained for this stuff in America. And the way that we was talking off air, the way that Russia is now looking at LGBTQ uh, people that have that lifestyle, they just passed a law over there that made it basically illegal to promote same sex marriages. And obviously she is involved in a same sex marriage. So I think it made it even more dangerous for her being in that situation over there in Russia. So I know they're saying is a bad spot, but it was the right thing to do in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure, man. I said we get dude. It said like I said we just talked about it. We get dude how evil dude was, how bad dude was. Like, man, she was, like I said, she broke the law. But if we have a chance to bring one of us home, man, we got to take every opportunity about it. And my thing is, now you got everyone up in arms, like, oh, we left the Marine. Why is the Marine still over there? As we talked about off air, like, bro, we really had no choice. We had no say in it, because I said, dude, the Marine been locked up since 2018. One, I want to know if Trump, because he was over there when Trump was in office. Did Trump try to get him up? Did Trump try to get him home?
That's facts.
Everyone's so upset with Biden. Like, so one, did Trump try to get him home? Two, will we even known he was over there or over there if Brittney Griner doesn't get locked up? It's like, where was all this outrage from 2020 till when Brittney Griner got locked up earlier this year, 2022? Like, I haven't, me personally, I haven't heard anything about trying to bring him home.
No, I mean, I've heard some things. Like, I'd say about once a year, I hear, like, I periodically I might watch CNN when some crazy shit's going on. So I might hear about some kind of hostage situations, or some people, journalists, or some people that some other foreign countries have, and they either captured them and locked them up, or they holding them ransom, or doing some kind of wild shit like that. So I hear about it. I'm not gonna say I didn't hear about this situation. I'm not even sure, but like, his family even said it was totally separate terms. It wasn't like they got captured together. It was always a chance that he may get out and she wouldn't get out, or vice versa, which will happen, that she got out and he didn't get out. And his family backed the decision. They said that the Biden administration made the right decision. So if his family is not mad about it, how can we be mad about it? Let's be honest here.
100% facts. And honestly, because he got locked up in 2018, I said basically because Russia thinks he's a spy.
Yeah, I think he's a spy. So I mean, they have a lot harsher. He's alleged to do a lot harsher things than she's been alleged to do.
Mm-hmm. And granted, like Russia, like, if Russia thinks he's a spy or has some information on him, there's no way they're gonna let him out for nothing. I mean, he might have to serve the whole prison sentence, honestly. Because if he is that, I don't know. If he is that and Russia thinks he's that and has some information on him, Russia's not about to risk jeopardizing whatever.
Him getting back home. Yeah. They're not gonna risk that. And honestly, like, who knows, man? Like I said, his alleged things he's been alleged to do are a lot more serious than the things that she was alleged to do, that she did, that she pled guilty to. And honestly, like you said, he been locked up since 2018. I'm sure the Biden administration reached out and probably offered the same deal, and they said no. Who knows? That very well could have been the case. They may have called in 2020 and offered this. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
So, man, at the end of the day, bro, everybody just needs. I'm just so disappointed at the fake outrage of this shit, man. Just be happy, man. one of us, an American, is finally back home, finally with her family, finally get to continue to live her life, man.
How would you feel if it was you over there locked up and you had a chance to get home, but you know they didn't want to do it because hey, you're not a dangerous person. You just doing over there and effed up and did something stupid and got locked up. But we're gonna let them keep you for 9 years. We're not gonna send this criminal back over there. But you know what? You would probably feel like, you know what, man, just go ahead and let him back. I know he's a bad guy, but please help me out. Help me out here.
Mm-hmm. So,
I know some of y'all probably, I wouldn't break the law over there, but trust me, some of y'all would. Especially somebody, I don't know, man. So many people have been talking on social media. I know for a fact they break the law over there. Like Michael Parsons, bro. Come on, dog. You were in college, I'm gonna say allegedly. I'm not sure if this is true or not. It's been alleged. You've been sued for it. I've heard. Raping teammates or trying to molest teammates, saying you're going to Sandusky them. So I don't want to hear shit from you, bro. You go over there and do something stupid and get locked up too.
God, bro, that's just on the side. That's just some weird shit, bro.
Yeah, some weird shit, bro.
Long after, man. Anybody could go down that road, but man, welcome home, BG, man. Glad she's back home with her family for the. Like I said, can't stress enough. Glad she's back home with her family, her girlfriend for the holidays, man. It's a great thing to see. Great thing to see. Despite all the backlash the Biden administration did, I salute the Biden administration for doing that. One of the few things they've done right since his time in office.
I have to agree, man. I'm not gonna say I'm a fan of Biden, 'cause I'm not. You know, but I have to agree with this decision, man. I would have did the same thing if they if they had the opportunity. Um, it was honestly it's going to be a lose for America because they had to let this guy go for somebody.
Yeah, and all you fake outraged people. Okay, let's see y'all. I want to see in a few months. Are y'all still gonna be screaming? Bring Paul Whelan home.
That's very true. They're probably going to forget. No, bro, half of them probably don't even know his name. Half of them probably don't even know his name.
Shout out to people like Don Staley, Jalen Rose, Breonna Stewart, like all those. They've been constantly every single day reminding us that Brittney Griner's home, making sure people are not forgetting her name.
Yeah.
Has anybody maybe outside of the Whalen family been doing that? No, at least I haven't seen it on social media.
I haven't seen it, man. I haven't seen it. Now it could it could be because Brittney is a famous person, but still.
Yeah, but
still, man. I don't understand the fake outrage.
Yeah,
don't understand that fake outrage at all.
That's my big. I'm with you. We're just gonna end it that. Say welcome home, BG. She can get back, return, like I said, live her life, and hey, enjoy the holidays.
Yeah, man. Home right in time for Christmas. I know it's gonna be a great feeling for her to be home with her family. She got locked up early in the year, man. So I think she got locked up in like March, April type shit, man. So missed out on a whole season of her career. I'm sure she probably will never go to Russia again. I know I wouldn't go over there ever again.
I'm never going. I mean, hell, I've never been to Russia, but I don't even want to go to Russia.
Yeah, if I was her, I would never want to leave the country again. I would just try to find something to do out of season to make some money in America, because that scares shit out of me.
Oh God!
If you caught with some weed here, you just get a weed ticket. In most areas, you might get locked up for a day or something, but in most areas, you're gonna get a weed ticket and you're gonna get let go. You gotta be careful when you go, other places, man.
Out of country, then you're not familiar with the rules. That's
yeah.
So welcome home, BG. Can't stress this enough, and hopefully one day, they can free Paul Whelan. He can bring him home before his sentence is over. So
how long is the sentence? I don't even know how long the sentence
is. 16 years. He will serve 16 years in 2020. That's when he was sentenced.
Sheesh, man. So it's got a long time to go. Hopefully we can catch that guy again and then make this deal over with Paul again. If they're up to it,
or something like I said. Hopefully he doesn't have to serve 16 years. But I don't want to overlook his situation. But I'm just saying, no one was saying free, bring Waylon home before Brittney Griner got locked up. So I want to see are they gonna keep saying it after she come home? I doubt it because we know how America is.
Yeah. Yep. And this ain't she ain't get sent home for free. I'm sure her lawyer probably had to do hella work. I'm sure she had to pay a lot of money, or she's probably in the process of paying a lot of money for the hours he had to spend on this case. So I'm sure it's not free. I'm sure she's grateful for it either way, but people are probably thinking, oh man, it's not really fair. I'm sure it's not financially cheap for this to happen.
Not at all.
I'm just not sure how it's gonna turn out for oh boy, man. I'm not sure where he was. I don't know circumstances. I don't know what he did to get caught up. Like we know how everything that happened with her. She went to the airport and just got caught up at the airport. We don't even know how he got caught. Like, was he actually on some spy shit? Like, what was he doing? We don't even know what's going on with that. So the fact people acting fake outraged about it is it's crazy.
Exactly. So last time, welcome home, BG. Stay low, enjoy time with families. I wouldn't even be in a rush to do no media, no press, no nothing, man. Just stay low, enjoy time with your family, and get ready for the WNBA season in May. So
yeah,
sure. So yeah, man. So down to the wire, 513 Sports and Spirits. Make sure I tap in with us. Everything down to the wire, 513. Google is easily as fun as I always say.
We're everywhere, man. Everywhere.
A little bit under 20 minutes. So just touch on this last night. What you think? If you watched it, I caught the highlights of it just a little bit last night. What you think of Baker's debut performance, knocking off the red?
I actually watched. I had the game on the whole time. I wasn't watching. I did watch the end though, and I was like, damn. My exact words when happened. Damn, I couldn't believe it. Shout out Baker, man. He can't really do shit but give him props for what happened last night, man. He came out there. He didn't play the first series. I think he came out second series, I want to say.
Yeah.
But when he came out there, he automatically got caught chemistry with a couple of receivers, and he didn't look bad. He didn't look great either. But
as you said, he's a backup in this league.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's a backup, but he's one of the top backups in the league if he just has to, do that. I think he could be like, one of the top 5 backups in the league easily.
For sure. Like I said, for receivers, he's never thrown. For receivers he's never thrown with that had that much chemistry with him to leave a 98. That's not old. It's a 98-yard game-winning drive.
Crazy, man.
So
and Derek Carr, bro, I don't know what he was doing on that red zone throw he threw in the end zone, that pick he threw in the end zone. I don't know what he was doing. Don't know what he was doing, man. He's definitely out of there next year. He's not going to be quarterback at all. So, because Tay was he was killing Ramsey. Oh my God, Devontae Adams was killing Jalen Ramsey all game.
Ramsey is officially not elite anymore.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. His little title of the best corner in the league is
gone.
Far gone, because he was getting cooked last night. I think it was the first pass of the game. I want to say one of the first plays of the game. Pass interference. Hold Devontae's arms. Had his hands all on his face. Devontae one-handed him.
Still, man. Reminded me of reminded me sort of Uno in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I couldn't believe caught that shit. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. It was, man, he was getting cooked all night.
For sure.
All night.
Shout out to Baker, man. I know the Rams. Well, neither of them teams playing for much now. I mean, I know the Raiders had an outside chance to get to the playoffs, but now with that loss, y'all shots.
Yeah, it's over now.
They're over with now.
They're done, man. And like I said, Derek Carr is out of there. The exact opposite of what I thought he would do this year. The exact opposite.
So yeah, shout out to Baker, man. Showing that you still got something left. You still got something left to prove in this league. So
hey, man, them first round picks get 10 tries, man.
Hey.
They'll keep on getting chances in this league.
Oh God.
Especially the white ones, man. They love them. They'll keep getting chances, bro.
Say that again. You ain't lying. Not lying. All right, man. We ain't gonna hold y'all much longer, man. Like I said, we just had to hop on, man. Touch a little bit about this Brittney Griner. Coming back home after 10 months, being in Russia prison. So,
welcome home, BG. We miss you. We love you.
yes. Folks, Cincinnati, man. If y'all ain't got nothing going on, man, make sure Crosstown Shootout is tomorrow, 3:00 at
Hey.
That's our version of Duke, North Carolina, locally here. So
yeah. It used to be way bigger back in the day.
Oh, hey.
That shit used to be crazy back in the day. I remember that shit. Shout
out Yancey Gates, who will throw along.
Yeah, shout out Yancey, man.
If you know, you know. Just leave it. Just leave it. But yeah, man. Now this has been Down to the Wire 513, man. Sports and Spirits Friday. Make sure you tap in with us, man. We live every Wednesday. Do a weekly podcast, man. Talk about the biggest sports topics going on in the world. Well, this are the topics we want to talk about because I mean, the World Cup's going on right now. I don't think we said one thing
that once, man. But shout out to the World Cup, man. It's been entertaining football
for sure. Argentina won in penalty kicks earlier today, and Croatia knocked off Brazil earlier today.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shout out my guy Neymar though for Brazil. It's my guy.
Messi,
little soccer.
Messi and Mbappe for France. That's only two players I know that's left in this tournament. So,
damn,
we'll see what happens. But yeah, man, we are live every Wednesday, 8:30, 8:45ish, somewhere in that range, man. Make sure you tap in every Wednesday. Say Google is the easy way to find us, man. Follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube. You'll never miss anything we got going on.
Yeah, man. Make sure you subscribe. Excuse me. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. See when all the videos come on live, man. Or see when we put them out. See when we go live. Make sure you're always tapping in.
That's a fact. So for the good brother Flyman Rand, Josh Doc Evans, who I know is out having a good spirit right now.
Know it.
The Terran Bland. This has been Down to the Wire 513 Sports and Spirits Fridays. We'll catch y'all next Wednesday, 8:30, 8:45ish, somewhere in that range. Till then, man, y'all have a safe, blessed weekend and be safe out here, man. Welcome home, Beach.